Good morning, everyone. How are you? I've missed you guys the past few days so much. My milk away. I just ate a bowl of cereal and now I am freezing. Freezing. Every time I eat cereal, I get cold. So I'm going to try and warm up a little bit while I say hi to everybody. Good morning, Sly, MTT, UK Kate, listening from my new job, won't be able to chat. Oh, congratulations on your new job. Have an amazing first day, and you have to tell us all about it later, okay? Good morning, Sheila and Susan, Selfie Queen Cindy. Good morning, Flower Child. And Snurk, what's up, Deadly? Hey, Rabbit. Good morning, Barbie and Roberts. Good morning and welcome. A new name in the chat. Welcome. Let's see, Tracy, Mikey. Good morning. Lisa loves her pup. Good morning, Brandy and J Mac. Good morning, Critter. I am going to have to. I see now why the eye doctor only gave me a trial pair of contacts this time because they are really it feels like they're too big for my eyes. Can that happen? Can a contact be too big for your eye? And I feel like they're not strong enough. Like I feel like when I blink, they keep wanting to pop out of my eye. I don't know. It's weird. And one of them's super blurry right now. Let's see who else we got here. Good morning, Janet. Ghostface. Good morning, Ruth Ann. Wanda. Good morning, Ruth Ann. I said Ruth Ann. All right, we got everything. What did Mikey say? What did Mikey say? Let me look up here. I know Mikey has been doing really, really, really good. I remember a year ago, me and Mikey would talk about, addiction and his addiction to alcohol and everything, and just kind of, gave him some support on not drinking alcohol, and he's done really good. I discovered I need to go to the eye doctor and change my prescription. My eyes have gotten really bad the last couple of months. Mine too, MTT. Mine too. It was just like all of a sudden I was getting really bad headaches again, and I couldn't see small words. Even with my glasses on, I was straining to see. And of course, I procrastinated on making an appointment. Well, we finally went in. It was like the Thursday before Christmas. We finally went in there and got everything done. And it took, gosh, a month probably. And I feel like it's longer than it was last time. I don't know. But, and yes, I feel like I'm going to have to take them out. I'm going to have to go take them out because they're bothering me that bad. My depth perception, my husband tells me, I don't realize it, but my husband tells me that my depth perception is horrible. Good morning, Martin's mommy. Good morning. Oh, really, MTT? The headaches are a big sign for me to get my eyes. Yeah, same. I'm almost 48 and going through menopause, and apparently that's a side effect of your eyes. I had no idea, but it doesn't make sense. But, scientifically, it doesn't make sense to me. But from what I've been going through the past several months, because I had a hysterectomy in 2019. So I don't know. Everything's just been a little bit wackadoo since then. Good morning, Spirit Candy, Kitty, and Brando. Good morning. How are you? I was thinking, since, all of this, everybody on a certain side are in such an uproar and so appalled that Brookie Poo got all of these strikes. Uh-oh. What happened, Drazo? Same, Brandy, same. But everybody is in such an uproar on a certain side about Brookie Poo getting all of these strikes, and they're false strikes, and there's no point in it, and blah, 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 blah. I figured we would go through. No, I'm not subscribed to him, Drazo. You can come up for a minute if you want to. If you're not busy, you can come up here and talk to us about it. Let me know what's going on. Did it post? There it is. If you want to. But yeah, everybody's in such an uproar about, strikes and this, that, and the other. So I figured we would play one of three. Okay, no worries, Drazo. No worries. No worries. You can tell me later. One of three of the lives that was done by Burn the Mic, whenever they did give me the three really false, for real false strikes. The things that was said, the celebrating that they did, and it seems, why is it different now? Is it because it's your friend that it's different now? Because she took shit straight from Siwa's channel. Just like did zero effort, zero work, zero effort done. She yeah. But you want to get mad at me for playing your shit. Gotcha. So we're going to go over that today. The cancel Beige campaign that they did. Funny if you ask me. Vixie, how are you? I hope you like your wristlet. I made me one yesterday. I did. I made me one yesterday. Let me get my stuff situated here, and I will show it to you. Ma'am, leave me alone. Quit barking at that girl. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I forgot to give her water this morning. No worries, Vixie, no worries. Whenever you get a chance to. Yes, good morning, Lizzie. Gee whiz. That girl. Jeez. Okay, here's the one. It's connected to my phone, but here's the one that I made for me yesterday. There, got the little smiley, and is it turned the right way? No. And I had gotten some new skull beads, charms, whatever you want to call them, and I put two of them there on each side. Plus, I've got some lava rock down here. I forgot the name of these stones. I'm going to have to look it up, but I love them. So yeah, that's the one I made for myself yesterday. And they're all, you see some of them are white with dark swirls. The other ones are dark with white swirls in it. And then there's just some clear and some black. I love them. And then we've got the skulls. I like these skulls much better than the bigger white ones. That makes sense, Wanda. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sorry. She's outside. Let me see what she's doing out here. What are you doing? Sorry, guys. My cat has a bed outside and has a heating pad underneath it, and it was all messed up this morning. I just noticed it. You like that? I do too. Do I need to go and look at it? Well, since October, Sophie Queen Cindy, since October, well, the beginning of October when I've got the two, well, it was October 2nd, I got the strikes. And they thought my channel was gone. They did. And they partied and celebrated and shit talked and all the things. So yes. Yes. And it was some not so nice things said. But it seems like now that the shoe's on the other foot and it's somebody from that side that has the strikes, and it's such an, they're in an uproar about it. Where's that? Is it on you, on his my dogs both agree that was the outside bark. Yes. See, and she has her bells like up, like the bells you can put on the door and they ring them to let you know they need to go outside. I put the bells, in her area, on the gate, and she didn't use them this morning, so I didn't know what she wanted. Yeah, I guess I need to go look. See what's going on. Okay. Seven months ago, 3 weeks ago. See, why did Amber C sent a cutoff screenshot to Drazo to have sent to JY and get him wound up? My guess she wanted to become a hag or hasn't gotten over not wanting to speak with her. I haven't spoke to her in a long time and blocked her. I'm not sure why she thought it was a good idea to do this, honestly. Is that what you're talking about? So, all right. So, yes. So, we are going to play one of three. Was there 3 or 4 lives that was done when I first received? Good morning, Kendra. That thing. Yeah. When I did receive the strikes. I had never had as much as a warning before this. And yeah, so I got 3 strikes. I started taking stuff down on my channel because I was like, if I'm going to lose my channel, it's going to be me and on my terms, and not these bitches or YouTube doing it. I was just going to take everything down and delete it. My husband talked me out of it. My husband said, you don't lay down for nobody else. Why would you do it now? And, just kind of telling me, I need to fight for my channel, that I've worked hard. I've not used anyone. I don't have to use people. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. And that's it, So yeah, so I decided to fight for my channel. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did, because here we are. Because here we are. Let me look at something really quick. Okay. Thank you, Vixie. So here we are, during the time that the 3 weeks that I could not go live. Yes, Tina, this was in October. In October, yes. Hi, JJ friend. I hope you had a good weekend, and hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping in, and letting me keep you company today. Thank you. Yes, Tina, this was October 2nd. Oh, really, Mikey? So I'm glad I fought for my channel. During the 3 weeks that I could not go live and I was fighting for my channel, I got over 100 subs in those 3 weeks, and I wasn't even live. I couldn't do anything but post on my community tab. I gained over 100 subs in those 3 weeks, and it kind of showed me that, what did it show me? It showed me that people do like me. People do want to hear what I have to say. And let's be clear. I had only been talking about and playing the lives of Burn the Mic for about 2.5 weeks at this point. It was around the middle of September when I started doing this. And I mean, here it is, February, and we're still doing it, right? But a little over 2 weeks that I had been doing this, and they could not stand it. They couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. So they tried to eliminate me. Did it work? Of course not. So yeah. So I figured I would play one of those 3 lives today. I've not played these before. I had only listened to bits and pieces of these lives. So whenever I was editing this morning, I was like, oh man. They really don't like me. Really don't like me. And, when I started doing this in September, we started with some older lives, right? And we started with old ones, and I showed that I showed that I have been talked about consistently since September of 2022, a year and a half now, maybe a little bit more. And it was all because of Stinky Fish. That's how all this started. So With all of that being said, let's get started. First, I want to look at something. I want to look at my channel and see at my live I'm doing right now and see if I'm able to give away some memberships. You get 10 a month. I don't know when it renews. Oh yeah, I got 10. Woohoo. All right, so I'm going to gift 5 memberships now, and then on another live, I will gift 5 more. Is everybody ready? Let's go. Spin the wheel. Who won a membership? Steven, Snurk, Choctaw Granny, Tamara, and oh, Dreamsicle. Congratulations, girl. So yes, congratulations to the people that won a membership. In another live, since this is the first live of February, I figured I'd go ahead and do it. And I'll gift 5 more during another live sometime. I am going to start sprinkling in other types of content in with this. Me and Johnny Mac talked about it the other day on his channel. So stay tuned for that. Congratulations, Steven. Awesome. And you won. Awesome. Okay, let's get back to this. Okay, let me share my screen. And this is, in a fair use kind of way. What did you say? I don't know what the issue is, but I cannot join on Restream or StreamYard. My phone will not allow me. That's strange. Drazo, that's really strange. Awesome. And you won. Thank you so much for listening to me every day. And congratulations on your membership. And I'm going to have to do a live for like the lower tier members, the ones that get gifted the memberships. I'm going to have to do a members live for you guys one day, so you guys can kind of see what we do on our members live. Okay, hold on, Drazo. So you can kind of see what we do on our members live, and if you want to upgrade to a regular membership, you can. So, yeah. Thank you, Barbie. Let's wait a second and see if Drazo can come up here. Yeah, I'm going to have to go take these contacts out. Everything's kind of blurry. It sucks. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Sandra. How are you? How are you? Hi, Sherry K. Oh, yeah. Come back. Come back. Hi, Wicked. It's not loading. I have to call. So. Yeah, figure out what's going on. Drazo, my AT&T's been messing up too. I was talking to Dee yesterday morning, texting, and it wouldn't let me send pictures. It would not load up pictures to send to her. I restarted my phone. I did the whole 9, and it still wouldn't do nothing. But yeah, call them and see what's going on. All right. or share our screen. Good morning, Esmeralda. Fair use kind of way. And of course, the voices were changed for your listening pleasure.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Well, it's actually half 4 here. I'm an 8 to 4 this week, and
subtitles, unfortunately, are not available on this live for whatever reason. It's not letting me put up subtitles, so good luck. But I do think you can understand her better in this voice than her normal voice.
I love. I love an early start, I love an early finish. So that is that. So, hi everyone. Hi Debbie. Hi Tree. Hey Sudie. Hey Dreamy. Hi Lisa Marie. Hi Sarah. And always. Hi. I hope you're enjoying your new job, Stephen. Have the opportunity.
I thought I had deleted all of that, but here we go.
And so, I've had the opportunity to go through some stuff on, yes, thanks Stephen. So, I've had the opportunity over the past couple of days, you can't hear me, I've had the opportunity the past couple of days.
I believe so, Johnny Mac. I believe that the farts would be a high-pitched chirp in this situation. Yes, sir, I do think so.
To actually look at Simply Beige's channel. I did not know that she has actively been going after us for weeks and weeks and weeks, live after live. The thing that Simply Beige accused Maria of last year. I'm mind-blown.
And we all know that Maria was talking about me consistently in 2020, the end of 2022, up into 2023. And here we are in 2024, and I'm still being spoken on. But in Anne's, if we think in her thinking, if I am not hashtagged and if my name is not in the title, then I'm not being talked about, right? I never put their names in my titles or hashtags, right? Never, never, never. So in theory, in Anne's theory, we are not talking about her here. Yes, I did too, Vixie. I switched my browser to Chrome as well, but I still have to go through Restream and on my phone. I still have to go through Restream and StreamYard from Safari, even though I use Chrome for everything else on my phone. But I don't know. Maybe I just didn't switch everything to Chrome. I don't know why, but I don't know. So yeah. So we in Anne's theory, we're not talking about her right now.
And at one point she's got a live and it was called If I'm Irrelevant, Why Mention Me? It's as if she's talking to us and we're not there. We were certainly not listening.
And we find that they do this all the time. When they talk to somebody, it is as if they are talking straight to the person, right? They'll say, Sophie, blah, 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 or D, or hot dog, or blah, 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 as if we are listening and watching and they're talking straight to us. But I digress.
And she's just talking shit. Just trying so hard to be on our radar, to be relevant. She wanted us to react. Well, you get the reaction you probably didn't expect. Hi, YB. And you deserve everything you get because I didn't give a damn really about your lives. I didn't care. I didn't give a damn that you were sticking up for JY. I couldn't care less. Simply Beige, Sophie.
So, in the 2.5 weeks that I was talking about them, they knew that I was talking about them because they were in an uproar that I was talking about them for the 2 weeks, right? In that 2 weeks is when John came up on my panel and showed his phone log and proved that he was not the one messaging the defendant, right? So they knew, because Maria came up on my stream that night for a few minutes. She called the cops on John for showing her phone number. She does sound like a child. She does. Right. It is very, 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 very noticeable in here, right, Mikey? Huh. That's strange, Drazo. Very strange.
If you think I was going to sit back, Sophie, and allow you to slander my name, you get another thing.
So they think that they can sit there and slander everybody else's name, and we're not supposed to say anything back to her, right? Right? You had another thing coming, didn't you? Didn't you? You realized you fucked around and you found out.
You fucked up. You fucked around and found out. You really did. You're hiding. You're too late. The strikes are already in. Hiding doesn't matter. There's 4 in. 4. I put another one in this morning for good measure. Because one's pending. So I thought I'll back it up. Because when you
JJ, you were in this stream because she said your name a few times. But thank you very much, and don't feel embarrassed. Don't feel embarrassed. We've already spoken, and you were on panel when we did, how convincing these women can be, right? So yeah, don't apologize and don't feel embarrassed. Hopefully more people will open their eyes sooner than later. Exactly, Wicked. Yeah. Good morning, Esmeralda.
what you can't do, you can't steal our content. I couldn't believe some of the shit I was hearing. Like, I would be talking in general about something. Just finished work recently. I would be talking in general about something and saying this or that, and she would go, prove it then. Who said I was co-signing? Who said? So why she thought she was so relevant, I just...
Because you were talking about me. That's how come I thought I was so relevant, right? That's why.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing in some of it. And she's, who said I agree with that? Who said? I never said that you laughed at John's behaviour on that panel. I never said anything because I never heard you. What I did hear you saying was, my mum's better looking than her, looks better than she does. And Sophie, you do use a filler. You've always used a filler. I'm speaking on Simply Beige, just saying. So she had a live set up for today, but obviously she couldn't go live because...
Here she is again, talking about the picture. I know, Krista. Good morning. Here she is again talking about when me and Drazo was on panel with John, and John showed the picture of Anne's mother, and JJ says, yes, I thought you were the one coming at them, but after really looking at things myself and seeing your lives, so if it was so clear that they would come at you with snarky shit all the time. Yes, they did, and they still do. And they'll probably never stop. No matter what content I do, they will always bring me up and talk about me. And they're going to say, oh God, Sophie, you're so irrelevant. And we don't talk about you. You're not on our radar. Bullshit. Yeah. They are entitled AF.
2 strikes! 2 pending! I don't care who she supports.
2 strikes! 2 pending! And they all went away. Poof. They all went away. You're so cocky in this live. So fucking cocky in this live. because you thought you got me, didn't you? You thought you took care of me, didn't you? You thought that I wouldn't have my channel anymore, didn't you? Surprise!
I'm careless. She should have stayed under the radar, out of my line of vision.
I should have stayed under the radar, out of her sight of vision. No, 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 no. I am not going to sit in the background and let you do this to me and others and not say anything. I made the mistake in the beginning of not saying anything then, but I was hoping that you would just go the fuck away. Krista, when I got all those strikes, they come from this person right here. A person whose name rhymes with Gooch couldn't keep your name out of her mouth. When was this, Free Tin Head? Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. Good morning, MW. How are you? This live was the beginning of October whenever I got all the false strikes from them. MW, yeah. No, no. And I'm not going to sit back and let myself and others be bullied so they can comfortably do what they want to do. No, it's not going to happen that way. Yesterday, did she do a live yesterday, Free Tin Head? She does, Jade. She really, really does.
She's just a student, really. And just saying, she got struck for playing our content without following fair use. She was literally just playing our content. She was going over the 30 seconds. She wasn't commentating. Can't do that.
There is no 30-second rule, right? But now that it's your friend Brookie Poo who has these strikes, the 30-second rule all of a sudden went out of the window for you? Huh? Swearing up and down that this 30-second rule is real and she didn't fair use, but the real reason I struck her is because she went over the mark. I'm exposing you in other words.
This is from someone who admits to being an ex-drug addict, which I don't judge her for. I don't know her story. I don't care. I don't care about her life. But I've heard other things about her life. So
exactly, Kendra.
Which baffles me for somebody who's supposed to be this advocate. That's what her channel started off as, being an advocate for drug addiction. I
never said that I was an advocate for drug addiction. Okay. All I have is my experience, my life, my experience. I've never went to school or any sort of training for any of this ever. I'm not an advocate. I've told my story and I'll tell my story again if I have to. And if anybody needs led in the right direction, I can show them said direction. But as far as I'm not that. I'm not taking on that responsibility of an advocate. No.
And start trying to put that on people who she knows. The sad part is she knows it's not true.
No. I believe with everything in my heart and my soul that you have an issue with pain pills.
Right. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I think I've got the beginning of a cold, but if you ask other people, I've probably just crushed my painkillers and stuck them up my nose.
account. One of them, I'll in the first place, right?
Sorry,
Account. Had the common sense to realize that this woman was lying. Hold up. Hold up.
Sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is too much.
And one more.
I'm not going to pretend I'm innocent. In my heyday, when I was a young girl, I sort of knew my way around a straw.
So yeah, I just go by what I see online. Period. Oh, really? Really, really, really. I agree. Exactly. Like I said, all I know is what I see and hear online. Oh man, Krissa. Not Krissa, Kendra. So triggered. Too good to be true. So triggered. Someone went into that chat and spread it. I was a drunk, and no wonder I like JY because of a 2-year-old silly TikTok video I had up. What the fuck, Kendra? Yes. Exactly. Why mention it if you don't give a shit? They use people's addictions against them all the time. Exactly. Me, John, Amber, Siwa, Kendra now for drinking alcohol. JJ now for drinking alcohol. Okay, thank you, Free Tin Head. But here we have all of these things that I just played about her, and that's just supposed to be swept under the rug like it didn't happen, right? She keeps saying in this live, she probably said it 3 or 4 times. The first time I seen Sophie was on John's live, and she was drunk. She was really drunk. And she was so happy that she was up on John's panel and blah, 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 blah. I remember the first time I was on John's panel. I remember that day. And no, you're wrong. You're wrong. But yet she's yes, Free Tin Head, thank you. But yeah, she's not shown any proof of said live that I was really drunk on. Well, Kendra, you know. Yep. That's right, Wicked. Just for being on somebody's panel.
Sit in a panel with a man who's clearly under the influence of alcohol and gaslight that over and over.
Gaslight him over and over. Yeah, but Broke actually streams drunk and they yell she's an adult and can have a drink. Make it make sense, please. It's Hi, Susie Q. Thank you. Oh, poor baby had never shots. I've never seen you drunk. If you were so bad, why did they always invite you on panel? Good morning, by the way. Good morning. Yeah. Exactly.
Like the night you wanted to talk about Brooke, show Brooke. And Brooke was saying, I don't think it's a good idea. No, I don't think it's a good idea. And Sophie, simply Beige, said, let him do what he wants. Who cares? Let him do it. It's his channel. He's an adult. Let him do it. And she would.
Do you hear her? That's not me tapping, by the way. If you hear that tapping, that's her tapping her fingers while she's doing on her desk while she's doing this live. She's so pissed. She's so agitated. She's just tap, 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 tap.
John goes too far. John suffers for that, Sophie. You don't realise that he suffers for that.
That's not my fault. If somebody goes too far, that's them. That's not me. I can only control myself and my actions. Period. Period.
He's in hiding. He's in hiding. He can't cope with the backlash. You didn't care because
That's not my fault.
your jealousy was always been there, always been there. But you're saying
Jealous of Brooke? Why? I would like to know just one reason why I would be jealous of this woman. Please. One thing.
you're sick of us. I think we can say it we want. You responded to John Yates, who has went above and beyond. Above and beyond, his behaviour is atrocious. I've never done anything to John Yates. I've made the threats to John Yates that he has to me. Aww. What happened to your life? Did you not go live? But I've done really well. Like, everybody knows I use the acupressure mat and I was doing yoga and all that. I've done really well.
Messy Tessie chimes in and says no person in active addiction can walk in a clinic and choose what MAT program they want. It's based off of what drugs you have in your system. I can't prescribe Suboxone to someone who has opioids in their system. Now, I guess that's how it is in Canada, but here in America, you can go in to a clinic and tell them if you want methadone or Suboxone. You can. Now, if there are consequences with that. If you decide you want to be on Suboxone and you just used drugs that morning or the day before, you're going to have to wait another day or two before you can take Suboxone. That's your choice. We have choices here in America. Okay? Messy Tessie, you need to start saying here in Canada, blah, 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 blah. Because things are different here. Okay?
I get back on my feet and taking myself, I took myself up a lot. The doctors had me on a lot of medication. I hated it. So I'm down to one nerve tablet in the morning.
Exactly, Cindy. Here in New York, someone who has an addiction to opioids can be prescribed Suboxone, but they have to wait 24 to 48 hours before being given it. Exactly. But I guess because it's a certain way in Canada, that it has to be that way in America too, right? Yes, we have choices here in America. We have choices. Yeah, she openly says she knows nothing about addiction. She knows nothing about recovery. She doesn't care to know. But yet she speaks on it on a regular basis. Maybe you need to inform yourself a little bit.
In the morning, I'm delighted with that, absolutely delighted. I have some things to add that John did not bring up in his life. Hundreds of fake welfare checks.
Now, she's reading one of my community posts here that I wrote.
All hours of the night. How about the hundreds of thousands of dollars that they said John took from Kathy? Nobody said it was hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you did. And if I need to pull that up too, I will. Unless you've taken those lives down.
Nobody, Sophie. There might have been the quote of 73 put out there, but that was for good reason.
What good reason was
The
that?
bag of little shit that was mailed to his house. See all those things you're saying, Sophie? About the fake welfare calls and the nothing to do with me. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, it does have something to do with you because your partner in your LLC is one of the people that made those many welfare calls to his house.
People showing up at his home. That's his friend Skelly. That's his friend. Sophie,
What?
text message.
That doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just because they're cool now and they've resolved their issues doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Spoof all over the night now. Some of those spoof calls and texts were him. I'm in Cody, so. And you're talking about the time.
Now, it has been proven that those calls were not him. He did not make calls to his own house. It has been proven who it was. What's going on with Lindsay? Spider Girl, where are you? Exactly, Cindy. I'm not even, I didn't even look at the comments, and Cindy is sitting here saying the same things that I just said. People are also giving a choice, Messy Tessie, a choice between methadone or Suboxone, as long as they both are readily available in that clinic the person is going to. Wait. Calling JJ a crook is a serious rumor and false allegation. Spider Girl. Spider Girl. Since you have so much to say about us, so much, there's the link. There's the link. Was she, Kendra? Was she? See, it seems like Messy Tessie can say all of these things about other people, but whenever we, just like the woman on the screen that we're commentating on, whenever we speak back, it's a problem, right? It's a problem. Messy Tessie, why do you do this? Why? Why? Come on, Lindsay. Come on, I'll put the link in the chat for you. Come on. Let's go. Don't let the spiders in the chat scare you. Come on.
The tampons and stuff in the bag just out. That was all scary.
That doesn't make it any less real. Like I said, even though they've squashed their issues and made good, it doesn't make it any less true.
See, I don't know it, and that was the other thing.
And then Messy Tessie says, giving someone Suboxone while taking opioids can cause withdrawal-like symptoms. They are withdrawal symptoms. Yes, you are correct. That's why you need to wait 24 to 48 hours before you take it.
The other thing I said, and she plays it in one of her lives, that me saying, I don't know about addiction. Like drug addiction, and she says, well, don't talk about it then, but I don't.
But you do. But you always talk about it. Don't sit there and talk about addiction and putting that label on people that you don't want put on yourself, right? But sitting there, oh, I don't talk about it, but you do.
Because it's not my field of expertise, it's not my forte, and I don't have any experience in it. So I wouldn't talk in it. Showing John's pics of slit wrists over and over. We've never showed pics of slit wrists ever. I've never.
Seriously? You've never shown John's wrists from June and or December? Are you seriously saying that right now?
So that is coinciding. What you were doing is excusing what he does. Bitch.
So me making that list It is withdrawals. It's not withdrawal-like symptoms. It is straight withdrawals. Thank you, Cindy. It is withdrawal straight up. That is why patients have to be honest with the clinic to avoid being thrown straight into withdrawals for 24 hours with no relief. There's nothing that can be done. Nothing. It is withdrawals. It's not withdrawal-like. Okay? Maybe the training that these people get in Canada needs to be updated. I don't know, but you're kind of missing the mark. There you go. They see, Jade, here's the thing. They have a chat full of followers. Full of followers. And they don't think for themselves, right? These women can show something and then 3 days later say, I never did that. I never showed that. I never said that. And nobody in their chat will question it. Why? I don't know. There's a few reasons why, I think. Different for different people. But they don't ever get called out for their lies. Until now. Until me. Other people have done it, but I think I've been more consistent with it. Gosh, this is almost 6 months now. 6 months I've been doing this. What did Christina say? I just had our naloxone and Narcan training. It was heavy. I definitely cried during the symptoms part and just holding it and how something so small is so big. Yeah, Christina. Yeah. Something so little that you can fit in the palm of your hand means so much to so many people that it saves so many people's lives. Yeah. I waited 48 hours and was still deathly ill after giving Suboxone. Yeah. Now, my friend, I talked a couple months ago, I had talked about my real life friend. They're a bunch of obsessed people with hate. Yes. And I think it was Muzz that was in my chat or had come in my chat and basically said that I need to walk away from John because he drinks and this, that, and the other. I guess because I'm sober and he's not. And I was like, I'm not walking away. Hi, Westies, my friend. How are you? I'm not going to walk away from somebody because they drink, especially somebody online, because it's like, it's not, maybe if they were like my real life friend. Good morning, Forever Young. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. And I was like, and I gave the example of my real life friend. And being a good example. Exactly, Lisa. You're right there too. Being a good example. And maybe, hopefully, me being that good example, they would reach out to me to point them in the right direction in recovery, right? And my real life friend actually did that. We have been friends over 20 years. And I know that, he's been, sober and then not, and then sober and then not. And he has not been sober for several months. And I still was his friend. I still was there when he needed to talk. And hoping that one day he would reach out and say, I'm finally done, you know? And he did that. He did that. He did reach out to me and say, I'm finally done. He was like, I've seen everything that you have gone through, and you are thriving. And he was like, I don't want to be this way anymore. So I helped him. I pointed him in the right direction. I gave him phone numbers and names of places and offered to drive him if he didn't have gas money, you know? And it's been November, maybe October, November, something like that. And he's still sober. You can't just cut people off. And I'm not an automatic co-signer for somebody's behavior because I'm their friend, because I'm there for me when I'm needed for something. That doesn't make me an automatic co-signer. You really need to know the definitions, the true definitions of these words, buzzwords, before you throw them out. So, hi, Shyla. Let's see what you guys have been saying while I've been running my mouth. Okay, there's that comment. Okay, there we go. Christine, yes, it is a matter of life and death. Addiction is nothing to weaponize, mock, or shame. Agreed. Yes. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. I have to sign on my house that says we have Narcan in case someone needs it. I got the doctor. That's good. That's good. They also need to learn the difference between dependence and true addiction. Also, kratom is a drug that people get addicted to and dependent on. Yeah, just like anything else. It is a plant, but it can be very addicting at the same time. That's they have that here too, Shyla. She says, where I live, things are separate. There are clinics just for Suboxone and Subutex, and then there are clinics especially for methadone. You choose which one to go to. Yes, they have that. Plus, they have a one clinic where methadone and Suboxone are both. You know, you can choose which one that you want. But if you just want, most people will just go to a place that just does Suboxone if they want to be in Suboxone. An absolute honor to grace paths with some people. I've got to be my friend chip ceremonies, and I suggest everyone go to an open meeting and just sit and listen. Yeah. So yes, let's listen to some more hypocrisy. Hi, Ghostface. Yep. That's awesome, Westies. That's awesome. And, last year, the end of last year, one of my husband's best friends at work, it was like his main helper guy. He overdosed in the Porta-John. I told you guys about this after it happened. He overdosed in the porta-john, and if he wouldn't have fell backwards and fell out of the porta-john onto the ground, nobody would have known. Nobody would have found him. It would have been too late before anybody did find him. I had made my husband take Narcan to work and put into his box, his big toolbox that he has. I made him put it in there just in case. And that just in case ended up being his best friend. And his friend was in the hospital for over a week, and by the grace of something, the universe, it was not his time to go. And he's back to work. Yes. And JJ, the thing was, he was my husband's friend, if that's who you're talking about. He was sober, and he had met this girl. My husband said he kept talking about this girl, and he thought maybe she was the one. Well, he had gotten the whatever drugs that he had done, he had gotten from this girl, and had got high for one weekend. And then that Monday morning is when he overdosed.
Hello. You like my avatar?
I do.
Really quick, I'm putting makeup on right now. I'm getting ready to go somewhere, but I wanted to just add that, Missy Tessa used to be a friend of mine, and she pretty much, I guess, picked a side.
Yeah.
And picked that side. But here's the thing, Missy, I know you're probably listening. You keep saying that you work with addiction and whatnot, but I have yet to hear Missy say anything that is productive to beating addiction. Everything that she says seems to be addict shaming.
Yes.
And I say this as somebody who used to be your friend, because I was sitting here listening. I'm putting on my makeup. I'm listening to Sophie, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I hear her all the time talking about what everybody's doing wrong in addiction, but I don't ever hear her doing anything trying to encourage like a positive thing. It's always negative, and it's always beating people up.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I am going to leave. I just wanted to say that real quick. I'm going back to put on my makeup.
All right.
Bye,
Have
guys.
a good day. Bye.
See ya.
So there's that. So it's not just me thinking these things. Yeah, and that's how it happens, Ghostface, Ghostface says, I know an older lady who has never touched a substance in her life. Her doctor prescribed her oxys, and she was hooked. It was really bad, and she was the sweetest elderly woman. Mm-hmm. It can happen to anybody. And that's how it happened. That's how I got addicted in the beginning, from a car accident. And I was given medicine for said car accident, and that's it. Hi, Mikey.
So
what's up?
I used to be her friend, and she would talk about you all the time to me.
I know,
all
it's
the
fine.
time.
It's fine.
Every chance she got.
Yeah, I know. I know. She does not like me. She has never liked me, and I don't know why. And it doesn't even really matter why,
And Lindley, girl, I was friends with you at one point. She wants non-regulated medication.
Yeah.
Lindley, are you crazy?
Yeah.
What is wrong with her? And the worst part, she's not even a doctor or works in that field at all.
Right.
Julie needs to not talk about that topic because she's not educated enough to talk about it.
No, she's not. She just knows what she's gone through and her experience with stuff. She doesn't know the whole truth of everything. Yeah.
What is Mackie Tach's problem with you?
I don't know. I don't know. And, at this point, it doesn't even matter. She has picked a side like other people have, and she goes with the agenda of that side. So that's how I see it.
And I definitely believe that the false strikes was definitely on purpose.
It was. They wanted to get rid of me because I was speaking up on them, and they wanted to stop that, and they wanted to get rid of me, and that was their best plan to do it, and it didn't work.
They couldn't get rid of you even if they tried.
No, they can't. No, I'm not going anywhere.
And I think it's so suckish that family strike Jules for no reason.
Yeah, I know. Just to shut her up because she don't want to be talked about, just like these ladies did.
If you don't want to be talked about, then don't mention
Thank you.
the Hive or Jules or Sophie. It's really that simple.
Yep. That's right. Don't talk about us, and we won't talk back.
And Lindsay has a lot of nerve to call people crooks when she wanted $5 back. She wanted $5 back. What would you do with $5? Buy yourself a bag of tricks?
Right. Yeah.
And she has a lot of nerve because Lindsay, when I knew her, she was a nice person. Now she's so nasty.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Yeah, that's what I hear. Can you still hear me okay? Are you there? Oh, he's gone. So, yeah, let's get back to this. Hi, Miss Lisa. Good morning.
She said she doesn't co-sign and she doesn't make excuses to them. Sophie, you just said. And who was harassing subs?
Those are not excuses. Excuses for what?
Saying the cash apps. This is what you don't get, Sophie. John lies. And he uses fools like you.
Fools like me. People have come to me and told me that they have been messaged by certain people for giving a cash app, or not a cash app, but a super chat of a significant amount to John. They have told me that they have been messaged by, I'm not going to say who, by people for that. You can't tell me what I know and what I don't know. But I'm a fool.
To do his bidding. And another thing, she said in one of the lives, because I said the first time I seen her on Joan's panel, she was really, really drunk.
Here we
She
go.
said, no, it wasn't. Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Show it.
And she was on the panel going, I can't believe I'm on Joan's panel and I'm running it. Because Joan was disappearing. And I'm like, no, you're up here running it. She was.
Have any of you ever seen me act that way? Honestly, have any of you ever seen me act that way?
Really drunk. Sophie, behave yourself. Then she's trying to go after Brooke. Like,
How?
we don't talk about you, Sophie.
The only reason you don't talk about me, huh? The only reason that I started saying shit about Brooke is because Brooke started saying shit about me.
You be desperate for attention for ages and
I'm desperate for attention, but yet you start talking about people for what? Attention, I'm assuming. Why else would you talk about people? I only respond. You want clout and attention. That's the only reason that I see that you actually talk about people like you do.
I didn't realise half the shit she was talking. At one point, she said something to me about me, and she goes, "Oh, right, motherfucker." And she also said, "Oh, you hate me that much? I think you're a clout chaser."
I'm the clout chaser. You talk about me, but I'm the clout chaser, right? Gotcha.
Player. But, yay! I do not hate you. I do not hate anybody online, actually.
Really?
I have a strong dislike for a lot of people, and you're not one of them. So, hey,
No.
I just find you a bit pathetic. I've always found you a bit pathetic, the way it was clear from the beginning. And everybody's DMs, everybody at the channel, John, me, Maria, MTT, Terry Time, anybody at the channel, Sophie was in the DMs, kissing ass.
Prove it. Prove it. Prove it. MTT was one of my very first subscribers. Before you even knew who I was, MTT was one of my subscribers. We were friends. Okay? I want you to prove that I was in your DMs. That I want you to prove, because it's a lie.
And I see she was planning to do a members only and have a surprise guest. You go in real life, Sophie? Now that thing you say you don't do, that you've never done. You only create words. I've never said I'm addicted to medication, ever.
I never said it either. Until you crossed the line with me. Then I did.
So that was a bit of a fragile moment for you, because that's when you came into my sights.
Ooh, man.
And then that's when I was in your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Recently. Not only did I bring all my children up and do a marvelous job.
This is when they first started talking about my children. Messy Tessie says, I'm not jealous of anyone who doesn't have their children. My parenting never ends as a mother. I didn't realize how much of a follower you actually were, Messy Tessie, until you started being in Burn the Mics chat regularly.
I take my grandchildren one night every weekend, and she is trying to insinuate I'm addicted to drugs.
You really need, you tapping your damn hand on the desk shows everything. Proves everything. What does you being a grandmother and taking your grandchildren on the weekend, what does that have to do with you popping pills when the drama gets to be too much? Huh? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What does you being a grandmother and having your grandchildren on the weekend have to do with you knowing your way around a straw? Huh? Nothing. Nothing. It's not an excuse. You look ridiculous when you say that. So stop.
So then, talk about yourself. Tell everybody the truth about your kids. About the situation you're getting on right now with your child. What happened to recovery talk with Sophie? Another thing.
What's going on with my child?
Saying your child never loved you.
What's going on with my child? Let's rewind that.
I'm addicted to drugs. So then, talk about yourself. Tell everybody the truth about your kids. About the situation you're getting on right now with your child. What happened?
Didn't she say she didn't know anything about my children? Isn't that what she said, JJ? She didn't know anything about my children. But here she is alluding to the situation going on with my child right now. Well, that makes sense, Lisa. Lindsay! Spider Girl. Come on down. No, JJ's not a crook. What's going on? Yes, Shayla, yes. Yeah, this was October of last year, October.
What happened to recovery talk with Sophie? Another thing.
What happened to recovery talk with Sophie? Bitches like Messy Tessie made me not want to do it. That's what happened. If I want to talk about recovery, I will. If I want to have a show on recovery, I will. I have. But it's not what my channel is based on. I don't have to lock my channel down to talk about one certain thing. So that's what happened to it.
Nobody was saying your child never loved you.
Oh no, that's Maria legit said that Dee's son did not love her. She legit said that.
Sophie's lies, you were saying my son loved me. I know he did. I've never ever said he didn't. What I said was, GY tried to say your son hated you because you hated him because he was homosexual or bisexual, because of his sexuality. GY said you hated your son because of that. He said that.
Really? When was that?
I've never said anything like that. And the thing is, it wasn't just little.
Now, here's the hypocrisy that I love calling out. Susie Bashata says Sophie needs to get a job or a hobby or a life. Now, Susie Bashata, what are you saying to Maria now? Because they're alive 10 times more than I am, and Maria's just sitting home on her fat ass. Are you telling her to get a job or a hobby or a life? No, of course not. You would never.
Little clips here and there. There's multiple times during all of her videos where she went way over.
Does anybody else hear the tapping on the desk? Anybody that has earbuds in, I am so sorry, because that's all I hear against my eardrum. Dum, 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 dum. Hi, Martin's mommy. They will go to the depths of hell to find something they think will hurt you to pick at. When a creator that they don't like does something creative or selling wristlets or... I'm waiting on part 2. Mikey has stayed in chats where he's welcomed. I don't see him stirring crap between creators who are fighting. They go back. Exactly, Cindy. Exactly. Creating profile decorations, they will try to make it bad to poke fun at because they can't do it. Yeah, exactly. Just like Shyla, like me, like Dee writing the books, they have picked on all of it. All of it. Because they do not have a creative bone in their body. This internet shit has seriously consumed their life.
So not only did I send them one example, if they came back and with information, I sent them another for the same video. And that's why they were like, down. Because it's not being used. You can't steal their content.
I didn't
so
steal
if you
your
sit
content.
to people and you stand up for what you want, and it's your choice, and nobody tells you what to do, but
now, if I steal your content, what does Brookie Poo do to Siwa? Because she just takes straight from her channel plays it. Does no type of editing or anything.
John never told me to do either. But I never ever sat in his live while he was trashing people, attacking them, attacking their families, because see when you're sitting there, you are co-signing that.
No, honey, no. No. She's really trying to say that she never sat on John's panel with him while he was trashing and talking about people. I call bullshit. Yes, Ghostface, there was. You're right. But again, exactly. We're women for women. No, you're not. You're not. You try to tear down anybody that does not go along with your agenda. Period. I think that she's so angry and agitated that she's just sitting there pounding that hand against the desk.
You're saying that's okay to do that when I'm here. That's what you're saying. So you can sit there and say, no, I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I'm just wondering, does anybody know if Sophie's ever had a strike before? Because your very first strike normally goes to a community warning. Your very, very first strike. Unless she's won before. Which is why, Sophie, I took the liberty of putting in 4. Just in case.
Ooh, not 4.
I need to laugh because I did tell her on Saturday night that put these strikes in. She must have thought, didn't care. So why did she take all her videos down now, Sophie? Because you fucked around and you found out? No, it's not.
Oh, because I fucked around and found out, did I? Did I?
Well, actually, I do my hair in the morning for work. But, and then you can see her. You can see her on her channel shouting about Brooke. See if I could shit her pants and she would blame Brooke. She's just unreal. You can see her blaming Brooke for Amber. And let's be honest, who believes Amber? I don't care how loud Amber shouts. I don't believe her. But why is she putting fear into them, Missy, if she's taking one of them, is she not taking one of them?
Here we go. Messy Tessie chiming in again. This time, she says, I will say she does have the right to speak on her recovery, but why try and put fear into people possibly wanting to go on methadone or Suboxone? What the fuck? It is dumb. What the fuck are you talking about? When have I put fear into people possibly wanting to go on methadone or Suboxone? I take Suboxone. Why would I want to make somebody scared to go on it? Just a question. Just a question. And me giving the history and the backstory and my experience with methadone. How if that scares somebody, that's not my intention. But they can ask their doctor, or they can Google it and see if I'm telling the truth. Okay? But I am not putting fear into people that possibly want to go on methadone or Suboxone. What the fuck? That statement is dumb. Dumb. Well, Clowny, if you are nice and respectful to my chat, yes, you are welcome. You have to be nice and respectful. Thank you, MTT. I thought you guys would appreciate that. Yep, just like Brooke fucked around and found out, right? Right, Annie? Me too, Kathy. Kathy. That is Kathy. Insane. You're not sitting next to him with him passing a bottle of. Okay, Clowny. Yep.
Oh, petty kitty litter. She stole our content because you're not allowed to play someone else's live. Go over 30 seconds without commentating on it. Oh,
Really? Really? You're not allowed to commentate on somebody else's live without stopping every 30 seconds. Really?
I don't know. Sophie doesn't need Johnny Mac. She used Johnny Mac. And then you have
How did I use Johnny Mac? And Lisa Marie, to answer your question, no, me and Johnny Mac were not fighting again. But how did I use him?
I do she's saying, and I am standing up for myself now. Like,
Do you?
nobody was coming after her. You stand
Seriously? You're
standing up for yourself. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Petty Kitty Litter says, I thought the 30-second thing was a myth. Well, damn, guess she'll learn. And Nancy, it's not a myth.
Nobody was coming after her. You standing up for yourself. It's not enough. It's not enough.
It is a myth. It's a
So why
rumor.
is she putting the feed into other people about that?
Messy Tessie, again.
I don't understand that. So who's
Messy Tessie, again. Yeah, she was on a high dose of Suboxone. What is a high dose of Suboxone to you, Messy Tessie? Mickey Mouse voice, yeah. You! Oh, goodness. So, I lost what I was going to say. Oh, a high dose of Suboxone. That's it. What do you consider a high dose of Suboxone? Because here in America, 32 milligrams. That's it. That's the limit you could take. Four 8 milligram strips. Okay. I take 2 8 milligram strips. How is that? Is that a high dose to you, Messy Tessie? Good thing. It's not up to you to say what I should be taking, right? It's all about the voice, Clowny. All about the voice. Yeah, that's it, Celia. We gave them squirrel voices. That's what they are. They're squirrel voices. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. That's it, Clowny. Bam. Suboxone, according to Selfie Queen Cindy, which is the same thing I just said, Suboxone only goes up to 32 milligrams, not like methadone. I had clients on 250 milligrams of methadone. That is not a thing with Suboxone. Thank you. Cindy, thank you. And that's why, you know, that letter that Anne read out that day that somebody had wrote her saying that the sun was just hitting me the right way and blah, 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 blah. Saying that I was on a high dose to get high. This comment that she made, that's one of the few reasons that makes me think it was her that wrote that letter to Anne about me. You're wrong. Once again, you're wrong. There you go. Again, same thing I just said. Suboxone has a cap that does not allow for becoming high and blocks the receptors. After 32 milligrams, if you take any more than that, you're just wasting it. There you go. I take 12. Shyla says, I take 12 milligrams and have never gotten high from it. Exactly. I take 16 milligrams and have never gotten high from it. Clowny, Suboxone is used for like opiates, like pain pills and heroin. To get off of those things, you can take Suboxone instead. And it helps a lot.
Didn't feed any other people about that. I don't understand that. So his channel is John going to fire up now to go on and muddy up, as he likes to call it, because he doesn't like to muddy up his own. Unless he's under.
Well, John's been muddying up his own channel lately. John has never asked to use my channel, ever. She's never said, hey, let's do this on your channel. Never. Never, never, never. Anytime that, like the evening that we did the phone records thing on my channel, that was my idea. Nobody can tell me what to do. Nobody can say, hey, we're going to do this on your channel. No, I don't work that way.
Under the influence of God knows what. See, I don't even know what that means.
But see, here you go. You don't want to be labeled, but you don't mind labeling others. You say these things because you've seen it online, right? I say the things I do because I've seen you do it online. Messy Tessie says, I believe she took 3 doses a day, but don't remember the milligram amount. I do not take 3 doses of Suboxone a day. Wrong again. Spreading more misinformation. Again.
Means. I don't know what that means. But what I will say is, other people said to me that night she was drunk, and a lot of us seen how drunk she was. They were saying that's not sober. And as I said, it's different here. Like, if your addiction was pills, medication, as long as you could still drink alcohol, and vice versa. But she was really, really drunk that night. And then Paul could back me up, because I did say to Paul, she's got a recovery channel that's not going to last, because look at the state of her. And then she does the right attitude about her when she was commentating in between that. Wow, orbs everywhere.
I guess she doesn't realize how ridiculous she looks and sounds. I mean, she speaks for herself. No, Celia, she doesn't. She doesn't. Vixie, that's a question best answered by Cindy. I don't know if it would. I don't know. Absolutely nothing, Cindy.
In between that, she was quite mouthy at times. I'm like, where did this come from? Sophie, we were not talking about you. Maybe Sophie's husband will tell her to get jobs as he tells her what to do.
My husband doesn't tell me what to do. When I've been working and doing things around the house all weekend, and my husband says, "Honey, come sit down with me. Please come sit down." That's not him, quote unquote, telling me what to do. That's him in his way saying, "You've done enough. I want to spend some time with you. Please come sit down with me and watch TV." That's not telling me what to do. If your husband has never said, "Darling, please come sit down with me," then he obviously doesn't want to spend any time with you.
Remember, Sophie, you put that out there.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that said that he told you. This is what I said. She has been, I mean, I'm scrolling back down her bit and having to really scroll back down mine to find the clips that matched. And I was like,
yeah, because I started with the older ones to give people some context of why I was doing it.
Been talking to us for quite a while.
No.
Waiting for that attention. But Sophie, I don't know if you know, we're like, you're very relevant.
I'm irrelevant.
And Sophie, I'll put you out your misery. People don't call you simply Beige. Just
put me out of my misery, eh?
Because you're boring and you're dull.
Mm-hmm.
They also call you simply Beige because of your makeup.
Or lack of.
Beige. One colour. Beige. Oh, really, Debbie?
But you know, she's also said, yeah, this is a good one. Debbie, crazy Debbie. But here later she says, late in her later lives after this, "I've never spoken on Sophie's looks. I've never said anything about her makeup." Okay. So Crazy Debbie says she was putting the moves on Johnny Mac. She was putting the moves on Johnny Mac in late night DMs when she was drinking. Was that Crazy Debbie? Was I now? I'd love to see those DMs.
Can you hear me? I'm on break. Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me? I'm on break. Now, this was taken sometime in the first week of October. We know now that Maria was not, quote unquote, on break because she didn't have a job. Right, Wicked? Thank you, Susie. Nobody's business. You're right, Shyla. Nobody's business. JJ says, my husband does the same exact thing. He doesn't tell me what to do, and Soph doesn't seem like the type that takes orders from anyone. No, I'm not. I'm not. But if my husband's like, honey, you have been doing this, that, and the other all day long. Why don't you come sit down with me? Please come sit down. That's him telling me what to do. Okay. Let's see. Lisa says, I take my methadone 3 times a day and never been high, even on higher doses. Yes, I see that. I see that. But according to Messy Tessie, I got a problem because according to her, I take it 3 times a day. Kendra, Cooch was spreading that bullshit in her chat yesterday. Right? I would love to see those DMs, Coffee. Crazy Debbie, get a hold of me. Tell me where I can find those DMs. Oh yeah. Yeah. And how would she know? How would she know? No, I have already broke this down before on how impossible it would be for me and Johnny Mac to meet somewhere, do whatever, and then me still be home before my husband and have dinner and all the things done. So he would have no idea I was gone, huh? And not to mention, I have cameras all over inside and outside of my house. So as soon as I walk out my door, there goes the doorbell camera, ding ding ding. Whenever I'm pulling in or out of the driveway, there's the garage ring camera, ding 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 ding. Like, how in the fuck? And if they're turned off, the other person gets a notification saying that they were turned off. So just that alone, it's damn near impossible. But Britters made this up the day that I confronted her about something that she didn't like. By that evening, I was doxxed. By the next day, these rumors were made up. So, you do you, girl. You do you. They believe anything. Yeah. Hi, pretty bird. Yes. Yes, Ghostface. That's exactly it. Messy Tessie works in the mat field but takes shit and makes fun of the doses people are on. I wonder if she talks shit about her patients. Probably to the people, her friends and her significant other. She probably does. Okay, JJ. Exactly, Kendra. Exactly. And Maria don't like for people to talk about her affair when she went to Turkey. She don't like people talking about that, but she has no problem. Even lately, I've heard her say that me and Johnny Mac had an affair. And that there is DMs out there, flirty DMs out there between me and Johnny Mac. And no proof has been shown. No, Kendra, I know. I know. But the good thing is, I told my husband that rumor. He knows. And he knows it's bullshit. He knows that I would never, we trust each other. And he knows that I would never do that. Sandra has a PSA for everybody. When you fall behind in the stream and hit 1.5 to catch up, the voices may cause you to laugh your ass off. Sadly, I could understand her better. That's funny. That's a good point too, Lisa. It's so funny because all of us who've taken or take Suboxone or methadone have been open about it and why and how we take it. If we were abusing it, we wouldn't be open and our doctors would have had issues. We get tested. Yes. Yes, you're right. Yeah, exactly, Kendra. Johnny Mac's wife knows it's bullshit too, so. Messing with people's relationship. It is, Kendra.
How are you? Okay. Good. I'm happy that we finally got something done with this. Her playing our lives the way she was playing it. I didn't realize half the shit she's been talking. Remember last year when she was kind of
I never cried. I never cried because Maria was talking about me, but go on.
After live or Beige wasn't mentioned in one.
No? We'll have to play those again.
No, but 11, she's completely Beige.
I'm completely
Beige by name,
beige.
Beige by nature.
Beige by name,
Yeah.
beige by nature. Gotcha.
But do you remember last year she was pretending, hey, there you go. Sophie got 2 strikes, but there's 2 pending. So she's trying to take down all the content now.
No. I wasn't taking down my content so you wouldn't strike it. That's already done. I was getting rid of my channel until my husband talked me out of it. And another thing, if my husband did not want me on YouTube, he would not have talked some sense into me about keeping and fighting for my channel.
Listen, all that kind of, I mean, you want to hear the shit she's been talking about us.
I heard it all.
Like, we ignored her. She was not on our radar. Right. And we were trying to ignore her, but she kept going and going and going. Yeah. Well, and then calling you like addicted when she knows that she's she's a shitty human being, a shitty human being to do that shit.
I'm a shitty human being.
People have real addictions, but you don't make up addictions on people like that. You just don't make shit up like she does.
Hi, allegedly. I hope you're having a good day so far. No, I didn't. All I did was show shit that I saw on YouTube. Yes, Susie. Yes, I am. And whenever me and my husband go on vacation, I'm supposed to call my sons and tell them to tell their bosses that they can't go to work because the people online said that they have to go on vacation with me and my husband. Thank you, Celia.
Hey, sorry, I can't see the chat. I only have this one phone, so hi. Okay. So,
Oh no, she's only got one phone.
You and I pick up something. Hi, Kim David. You would not put that on someone, especially when you know you're lying. It's a pathetic thing to do.
But you're okay putting it on other people. You just said last week that's Siwa had an addiction. If you don't want it done to you, don't do it to other people.
Put yourself on my radar. Don't start to slander me. Like, don't put shit out at me. Talk shit about me all day if you want.
But like you do other people? Gotcha.
To put a clip up. And that's still on my video. If I had anything to hide, I would remove it. Why am I going to remove me taking 2 painkillers that I'm prescribed that I need? Like, yeah, exactly.
Just because you take medication that is prescribed and needed does not mean that it cannot become habit forming. It did for me. It did for other people in the chat here. It doesn't mean that can't happen.
So I take thyroid medication. Am I an addict? That's the thing she's ever said. If they prescribe something for you like that, you were in pain and they prescribed it for you. And do you know the thing? I did say it was allergies that night that I was rubbing, and I was rubbing.
Allergies, right? Oh God. In another live, I have the screenshot somewhere where again, Messy Tessie, they are talking about me, and it was summertime, and I said something about having to blow I kept sniffing, and I was like, I need to go blow my nose. My allergies are killing me. You know, I'll be right back. And Messy Tessie was like, yeah, I've heard the allergy excuse before too. Okay. Yeah. Yes, JJ, they should. They should. It's a very, very eye-opening. Yeah, hold on, Drazo. There you go. I was very harsh and judgmental on Sophie and was led to believe you were spreading harmful misinformation. This is another reason I no longer speak on most of the people being addressed. Unless it is someone who is speaking directly on me or JJ. Otherwise, I am trying to keep my nose clean, so to speak. I got you. I got you. And I know you were friends with said person that keeps saying all of these things in this live stream. And I could see from being friends with said person how you could be led to believe these things. They have had to be calling Siwa and so many others addicts for so long. They couldn't believe someone had the audacity to do it to them, right? Too good to be true? Not working, Drazo?
Rubbing my nose, and I was also butt scratched my arm. And what she does, who realised as I got taken at my husband that night. Do you know what I was allergic to? The wine. I was drinking wine. I'm allergic to wine. I love it. I love it. That's what I was reacting to.
When? When are you talking about? When are you talking about? You talking about this one here?
Had the common sense to realize that this woman was lying. Hold up. Hold up.
Sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is too much.
Is that what you were talking about? Or this one?
Right. Sorry, I'm sniffing. I think I've got the beginning of a cold, but if you ask other people, I've probably just crushed my painkillers and stuck them up my nose.
Count. One of them I in the first place, right?
Sorry,
Count.
Because neither one of those you say anything about itching and or allergies. I don't know. I'm just kind of confused on what you're talking about. Hold on. But neither one of those you mentioned anything about allergies. So I'm confused. Hi, Eric. How are you? I cried watching the pharmacy. So many people died, relationships ruined, lives ruined, all due to people thinking that if a doctor gives the meds, it's okay. Exactly. Exactly.
I was drinking wine that night. So she thought she's got all
What night? What night were you drinking wine?
covered. Well, the thing is, Ivy, I knew that night, as soon as I get stressed, I tense. And I knew that was going to be
Pain gets amplified with stress. Then when you're in so much pain, don't do shit that stresses you the fuck out.
agony that night.
Such as drama and or drag streams.
My neck and shoulders, but it's a reach. It's a reach. Yes, JJ, 2 of the strikes happened through. One of them was pending, so I put another one in this morning for good measure. She's using her content, and I'm not having it. Not having it. And I put in a privacy strike for her putting my full name on her channel.
I put her full name on my channel after she put my full name on her community tab. But listen,
her live, and then she changed it to just my first name. You're learning, Sophie.
I'm learning. I'm learning that she can do shit and it's okay, but I can't. Right? Is that what I'm learning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can I find out? This is the thing, just another troll. I have got nothing to hide or anything to be ashamed
What
of.
happened?
Ever. But she
What happened to your membership, Cindy? What happened? Where did it go? It's still not working. Are they able to figure it out, Drazo?
is trying to shame me or me.
Just another troll says, Anne, I have fibromyalgia. I take 2 pain pills to get out of bed every morning to go to work. Something Sophie doesn't know much about. Just cleans a house and packs lunches. So what do you got to say about Maria now that she doesn't have a job? Just another troll. Because you know she don't clean her house. And you know she don't pack her husband's lunches. And she's not working. So...
put judgment on me for somebody who's an ex-addict. That just... Meanwhile, she gaslights a man who's clearly under the influence all the time. Yeah, do it. She is a narcissist. She wants to...
I am a narcissist. Am I now? Am I now? Do you know the definition of a narcissist? I bet you don't. Just like gaslighting and all of those. You don't know what it means?
wants to be a part of that. She wants to be in the mess and pretend that I'm not co-signing. You are co-signing. If you stay in that panel when he does that shit and he says that shit, you are co-signing. Okay? And all of a sudden she starts coming after us hardcore for him. I could not believe half the shit she was saying. I was like, oh, she was getting braver and braver and braver. But so did she. She actually used the word junkie, called Jules a junkie, her words. And that blew my mind. I hate the word junkie. I just don't like it. She had the hot dog. Yeah, she had the hot dog. Doxing my full name, my maiden name, my middle name, my last name. And she said, I don't see anything. I don't allow that in my chat. I don't see anything. She read every single comment, but every time the hot dog would do it.
Sorry, guys, I had to run to the restroom. Did you hear the shit she was saying? I got braver and braver and braver. I might have to just switch to AT&T directly. Hi, Adam. How are you? I got braver and braver and braver, guys. Get the fuck out of here. Colin, come on. Believe. I went to the police with all the pill bottles. Didn't matter. He took 60 in 2 days. I called the doctor. He called my ex and told him he should get you under control. Wow.
She would ignore that one. Okay, Sophie.
I did not have Sly. Put your first, middle, and last name in the fucking chat. Tell me you see every comment in your chat. I don't believe it.
You didn't see anything, I'm sure, over and over again. Oh, YouTube also don't like, they said that I can actively go after her if she does that again with my picture and the addiction hotline because it is.
YouTube said that she can go after me the next time that I play her picture in the addiction hotline number. Go after me how?
She's making reference that is about me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, I am.
Sophie Sophie
No,
called
no, I
her-
didn't.
Called Rosa. Can you imagine?
Did I?
And she said the fact that we would mention June the 14th is a trigger to people. No. What is a trigger is the fact that he fucking grabbed me blind and took money off. Scammed people, Sophie. Scammed. That's a trigger to me now. Scammed. Because nothing happened then.
They want to talk about somebody scamming people. Mm-hmm. Same. I was like, I'll look at some comments and then I'll go to do what I was doing and I'll come back and I'll have to scroll and scroll like the Price is Right or let's make a deal, like spinning that wheel. I'm like, phew, and I miss the majority of the comments.
So it's a shame for the other people that believe his shit. But he lied. It was a scam.
Like you scam people for a lawyer.
And then she said, the court doesn't lie. About what? Why do you think when you brought up the picture on June the 14th? Why do you, because we've got nothing to hide, Sophie?
Sophie, got nothing to hide. Do you realize how ridiculous you look and sound?
Right. That's the only way people will know what picture he used. On June 14th.
But why is it your business? Why is it your business?
Showing everybody, not the December 2nd pictures. But look at the end. Did he admit that he lied? So in other words, the pictures that I brought up from June 15th are correct.
That's crazy, Drazo. I don't know why it's not letting you join. That's insane. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. And he lied. He had to admit it when he was cornered. That's the only, not because he's a good person, but because he was cornered and he had to say, yeah, those were December pictures, not June. Because the June has the hospital tag on it. So she was saying that she's going, and I'm doing this because I want to, because I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you.
I am.
We didn't invite you. And then she said to us, don't listen to me then. Don't you listen to me? I don't listen to her. Somebody on one of her wives wrote, I'm sorry they're putting you through this, Sophie. What are we putting her through? She's coming at us.
After you come at me. It's that easy. I don't know, Drazo. Did you restart your phone? Yeah, even their pics are lies, Sadie Lane. It's insanity.
We're trying to ignore her until she made it. Like, I'm sorry, mind your own business, Sophie.
You're trying to ignore me, are you? Can't make this shit up, guys.
Nobody was going after Sophie at all. The thing is, what I said was when she tried to put that out there, it was a lie about me. I said, I will not put out lies about you, but I will do a deep dive, and I meant it. I don't care. And I'll put out facts. That's what
Then why haven't you put out facts?
the difference was. But now, she had a live advertised where she was going to be having a surprise guest. Now, right away, I thought, oh, there's Anna on another panel.
Yeah, that's what you get when you start assuming. That's what you get.
But that's going to be life, Sophie. So make your mind up, guys.
Who said I was? Who said that I was going to interview Anna? You. You said, "Oh, she's going to interview Anna. Oh, that's going real life. Oh, Sophie, make up your mind. Oh, I'm going to do a deep dive on you. Oh, I'm going to put out facts." All from a fucking assumption.
either do or you don't.
I
Make your
don't.
mind up.
I don't, and I haven't.
Yeah. Because I don't think it'll be MPJ, because that's no surprise to anybody. The panels that she was on. Absolutely not.
Hi,
Yeah,
Brian.
and two pending, Critch. And two still pending. Mm-hmm.
And they all went away. Cree says, "Aw, damn, she done fucked around, and now she gonna find out." Did I? Did I? You fucked around and found out. And then a month later, after I was able to go live again, a month later, they tried to put 2 more copyright claims in. And they were both denied by YouTube.
And it was the attitude. Hi, just the OCI. It was the attitude when she was responding to us. At one point, I said, she's like to me, "No, motherfucker." And I was like, and I've only just heard this.
Because we are sick and tired of you lying on us. That's crazy, Drazo. We are sick of you lying on us. Nothing more, nothing less.
Because I'm just scrolling through them quickly to find clips of ours that she's not used fair use. It's pure and simple.
Pure and simple, she does not know what fair use is. And she believes, when it's convenient for her, believes that this 30-second stop and commentate shit is real. But now that her friend Bookie Poo has all of these copyright claims and strikes, 30 seconds, that's not a real, that's not really fair use.
Fair use is fair use. You gotta do it right. That's why we don't play anybody's clips.
That's right, Bookie Poo, you gotta do it right.
Like a little bit less than 30-second clips. We don't go over somebody's lives.
Sophie John Siwa, perpetual victims in their minds. Sophie brought MobTube here because she couldn't defend herself. No, you're wrong, sweetheart. You're wrong.
Mm-hmm. Like
You're
she
wrong.
wanted to do. She was going to our lives just playing them and then feeding the dog and letting the clip run. Okay. That's not how it works.
I did not bring
And
Johnny
at one
Mac
point,
here.
because I said the first, I
Or
don't know,
MobTube.
did you see how that night she was on the live with John? She was really, really drunk. It was
Here she
a
goes
long
again.
time ago. That was the first time ever
Here she goes again.
she clicked it like that.
Messy Tessie, please never attack someone in recovery or talking pain or talking talking pain management, attack for anything but that. Okay.
She was really drunk. And she hears me saying it. And then she's saying, oh, was I really drunk, Anne? Really drunk, or brute drunk?
Yeah, I did. Was I drunk? Drunk, or brook drunk? I did. The audacity of me.
Like, bitch, you were really, really drunk. You were. Stop
Prove it.
bringing other people into it. That's right. And B, she was trolling you. Because you know what she did, B?
What did I do?
She cut out all the comments and statements we made about G-Bye.
No,
She didn't cut out the one about your son.
I didn't
She
cut
that
out anything.
She played that. She played your son.
The only thing that I cut out is dead air, which there's a lot of in their streams. Dead air and the majority of them saying hi to people.
And the disgusting stuff they said. He still finds it funny.
And you would not believe how much I take out of their lives for those things.
I'm not attacking Dee's son. I was having a go at Dee for bringing her son on that platform. She should never have involved her child in that. And to laugh and encourage her to speak filth about women, like, oh my lord.
I would be embarrassed. Nothing to be proud of.
No, it's Sophie that replayed all that clip. She replayed all that. But she didn't play it.
Because it's not Sophie's son. She wouldn't do it if
No,
it was her son.
exactly.
What?
Because it was Pete's son.
Exactly. And that's exactly what she did. So, do you have a look at your friend? She didn't hear back. She was cutting out bits about GY, but she never cut out that.
No.
She never cut out that. If it's any
You want to prove it?
consolation to you, Dee, that's one of the
Of course not. You don't have to prove anything.
clips I used to strike her. That's how I know. So, there's that. Unbelievable. She just wanted to involve herself. She wanted to be involved with GY, kiss his ass.
I don't feel the need to kiss anyone's ass. I don't have to kiss anyone's ass. What did Celia say? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why he can't get in here.
And for her to say,
Mm-hmm.
oh, no, it's because she's not a part of this and she doesn't want to be a part of this.
And yes, she brought in Johnny Mac.
Yes, she
Sure
does.
did.
Tracy M says, Messy Tessie, my primary care doctor tried to get me to go to pain management for over a year because I refused to go due to the stigma. Well, you're in the wrong chat, girlfriend. If you are worried about the stigma behind pain meds and all of that, then you are in the wrong chat.
Because she was so intimidated and Maria was going after them.
No, not intimidated. Not intimidated. No, I wasn't. I didn't want to be bothered with it. I was hoping the bitch would go away, but that never happened.
Sophie, this year, she's coming after me and Maria and she's going to stand up for herself.
I am standing up for myself and everybody else that needs it.
Like, who is this bitch?
Who is this bitch? You find out, right?
Hmm?
Hmm?
It's a shame you couldn't stand up for your kids.
Shame I couldn't stick up for my kids. What does that mean? You care to elaborate on that?
That's it. Thank you so much.
Hmm?
Thank you. And,
Elaborate.
oh, she said, I saw one of her, when we were reporting the lives, I saw one of her, somebody said, oh, I have a membership, but I can't see it.
Just another troll says, Messy Tessie, I would say that a good chunk of the community is in recovery and or dealing with chronic pain. Sophie is shitting on many people with the dumb stuff she says. How? What dumb stuff do I say? I'd love to know.
I'm looking for your membership live and I can't see it. She's like, it's the other one, the higher up one. She's got one. Remember, she's got one for $5.99 and one for $9.99.
I do.
So she tries to put her membership up. She's doing exactly what John does. But she's
What does John do?
not yeah. Putting him up at the higher one so you can just hear her bitch about the same thing you hear her bitch about when it's the low one or free.
Is it? Is it the same shit?
She is unbelievable.
I'm so unbelievable.
And the only ones paying her any money are John's.
Coming from the women that swore that they would never have memberships, period. Period. They swore that they would never do memberships.
Followers who want to hear the same shit that John says. But Sophie is, I don't know, maybe fix your channel.
Melly,
Sophie,
this
maybe you're on
was from I think the first week of October, whenever they gave me the false strikes.
instead of stealing other people's content and other people's lives.
Yeah. And then whenever she was saying something and she's like, yeah, because that's not good enough for them, and why don't they want to believe that? She went, content. Sophie, we've been your content for 2 months and I didn't even know it.
No, more like two weeks, not 2 months.
Yep,
Please.
that's true.
Aw, Maria Angel said to give you a big hug from her. That's from Debbie.
Thank you.
Oh, crazy Debbie.
Thank you.
So she decided, Sophie, who's so intimidated and so timid and mild and
No, I'm not intimidated or timid.
sweet and cute and nice, she decided to involve herself. She decided she had had enough of us.
I have.
And
You're right. You're right. I decided I had enough of you. You're right.
but as I said that one line, if I'm too irrelevant why mention me, I think we must have said simply Beige in our life.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't about her.
No.
And then that woman Sheila that jumped from chat to chat had wrote Vault went public about her son and said Kathy gave her money. Sheila, you're a damn liar.
Are you sure about that? Or is that a part of the past that you're trying to erase?
Vault's never said that Kathy gave her money because Kathy didn't give her money.
Really? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Are you 100 about that?
Vault never took money from Kathy ever.
Nope.
None of us did. None of us did.
Really?
Not Brooke,
And
not
apparently,
everybody.
Sophie went to
None of you did, huh?
your cash app to see if Kathy gave it. Excuse me, Sophie.
What?
Sophie, I'll show you. I'll have Vol show you her cash app if you show us a drug test, a recent drug test.
Deal. Deal. I actually go to the doctor on Wednesday morning. I can show you a recent drug test. I'll go Wednesday morning, and when I do my monthly drug screen, I'll show it to you. It'll be fresh that day. So have Vault get her Cash App records ready.
How about that?
Sounds good. Hi, Sweaty. I hope you feel better.
Who does she think she
Oh,
is?
Cooch, it was the very first time she was on his panel, and she was really, she's like, I can't believe I'm on here, not only on here, I'm running it. And she was like, and she was really dumb.
Was
And
that?
I went to Paul, and I said to Paul, she's just destroyed her channel for
Have I?
somebody who's supposed to be in recovery, and Paul stuck up for her. I said, Paul, she's clearly
Yeah, Cooch, I wish you had that too.
drunk.
It doesn't exist. That's why you don't have it.
Unbelievable.
She was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Maybe she needs a 10-day. What is it, 10 days when you have 2 strikes? Hopefully she has 2 strikes and she takes 10 days off to relax.
I need to take 10 days off to relax. Meanwhile, these old women are live 10 times more than I am. But I need to take time off and relax. Gotcha.
Oh, that one will go through. That one will go through. So, I was asking that earlier, does anybody know if she's ever had a strike before?
I don't know. I think she's had warnings.
Have I?
She already had the
If
warning.
she has a warning, she's got 3 strikes, that channel's gone. And I
Oh,
hope
my
it is.
channel's
So,
gone.
And if it's not done, so
My channel's gone. You see her waving bye to me. Aw,
See, every time
thanks. Let's watch that
she already
again.
had- I don't know.
We're going to watch it again. We're going to watch it in slow-mo.
I think she had warnings.
She's confused right that channel's gone. And
Bye.
I hope that is Sophie.
What?
I
It's
Bye.
not
Bye.
done,
Bye.
Sophie. Let me tell you, Sophie, if it's not done, John will not give a shit if you lose your
Bye. Oh, how sweet of her to tell me bye. Oh, too bad I didn't go nowhere.
channel.
couldn't
It's not gonna thank you.
You'll go, I'm sorry. Oh, it's awful.
That's
The evil, those bitches. You'll tell that, but he doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
He will not care that she loses it.
And Sophie said, I never saw that, but I heard about it. Where did you hear about it, Sophie?
What did she hear about what?
That Paul went public about her son and took money off Kathy. That's what she said. That way Sheila wrote it in our chat. And Sophie repeated it and said, yes, I didn't hear it, but I've heard about it. I heard about that. Don't tell lies, Sophie. You're just up there lying.
Yep.
That's all right, Tracy. Just annoys me. Like you get people in there just lying.
She's gonna continue lying then because I've never heard. Sophie will go through a whole lie about the whole thing and says, "There, I posted the truth." I'm like, what?
Vault says, what the fuck? I just popped in. Slofie talking about me? No, Vault, I wasn't. But they'll say that I was.
What did she just
But it's okay for you to talk about me, right? Just with the other people, right?
Well, it was a woman.
No, Snark, I didn't see it. I just looked. I didn't see anything.
Follows John and obviously Sophie. Sheila. I think she get the
Hi,
Canada.
Genevra.
It's a known picture. I think she's got the Canada flag. And she wrote in one of her lies, because I'm just seeing all these over the past 2 months.
Sure,
I
sure.
heard Paul, because I was speaking about you saying John's going after a minor. And that woman, Sophie, wrote, I heard Paul went public about her son and took money, admitted she got money from Kathy. And Sophie said, I didn't watch it, but yes, I heard about that. You lying
You
little.
heard about it from John.
How do you know I'm lying?
You heard about
You had a lie. So she had a lie set up for
How do you know that I'm lying? How do you know that I didn't hear that? You don't know.
today, but sorry, Sophie. When
I
you
know
instruct
that.
twice already, you're not allowed to go live. Just saying.
Either that or whoever was canceled. But I'm hoping that she had the 2 strikes and it didn't let her go live.
Oh, she can't go live for those strikes back. And as I said, there's more pending. There is more pending.
For 10 days at least.
Lacey says, wondering how many views Sophie had on her high tier members only. Sophie, you afraid to go live with those strikes? No, Lacey, I was not scared. I just couldn't do it. No reason to be afraid.
But that third one just through her channel's gone.
Yeah.
You know,
I didn't know it was that easy to report my last name on there. I would have reported it from day one.
No.
Zeus did it to us.
Huh?
Zeus did it to us. And I had to take his. Well, and it wasn't even his name. It was Zeus.
What do you mean, Zeus?
Right,
Oh, I
Dre.
know. He can't do that. He sent it to us.
Yeah, and I had to take his name off the line. You changed it to Chicken Boy, or was it me changed it to Chicken Boy? I
Oh,
can't
I
sure.
wouldn't have I don't remember that. I would never have changed it. He can't show that his name is Zeus. I wouldn't have changed that shit. I didn't know. I didn't realize it. I must have been busy or something because I would never have changed it. You can't prove your name is Zeus. That's the dog's name. The dog can't consent to anything.
Hello? Oh,
The guy.
video made private. Oh, video made private. So there's 2 that
Yeah,
are.
but they're still going through on private. And once
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Once
She
you're
can't
already
nothing she can
reported.
do about that.
No.
I can talk, Jenny. There's nothing she can do about that.
Yeah.
saw it, circle. Like she's nothing to me, absolutely nothing. But it says, oh, if you hate me that much, like, bitch, I didn't even know you were there.
You knew I was there. You knew I was there. Let's see what Cooch has to say about my wristlets. Oh, come on.
Oh, by the way, Sophie, are you still in the chat? One of my wristlets just broke. The first one, it literally just broke. I think it fell and then it caught onto the little, you know, on your desks, how there's that little thing that you can hang stuff from. I think it caught onto there and psh, all over the floor. Thank goodness I have two. So put the other one on now. But
She's saying they're cheap. Cheap. But you can think what you want. Think what you want. It doesn't matter. Dirty Cooch. They're not cheap.
Police.
It's like, come on.
But then again, ooh, look at that smile. You see that? How it stopped? Oh God, I'm going to have to zoom that in. Look at that smile. Doesn't look creepy. Martin's mommy Cooches. Yeah. Yes, that owl was rather cheap and rather tacky. It really was. Oh, goodness. But look at that smile. Yeah, I told her jewelry, even the most expensive, breaks easy and jewels can be fixed also. Yeah, I told her if she wanted to mail me the beads back that I would make her another one. Yeah. But Jules, if you want me to restring it for you and fix it back up, I will. Just mail me the beads, no charge. So it's fine. She's too cheap to replace her mattress the cat pissed on. So what are you talking about, huh? Joker vibes. That's what I was getting ready to say, Eric. Yes, Joker vibes. So true. It just has to catch the right way, and that's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're good for that. No worries, Jules. No worries. But yeah, they're good for sensory. Plus the one sticker that I put inside the packaging that has the texture on it, that's good for sensory too. I have one on my computer. Total Joker vibes.
She's been pushing and pushing and getting cockier because we haven't drug her and we haven't.
You haven't? You haven't drugged me. Gotcha.
Yes. And then she was annoyed because we didn't make the court one public. She's obviously wanting to cover that.
Oh no, I can still cover it. Don't get it fucked up. I can still cover it. I just can't show it.
You can ask John to get it.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's never going to be public because I know she wants it.
I can still get it. Members or not, I can still get it.
There's no locking it. There's no nothing. That's the way the court works here. It's only the two people who can ask for it are the people on the paperwork.
It's why you
I know, Draza.
It's being recorded to us. I'm like, yes, why you need to record it if you want to be aware of that. Like, everybody lives are recorded, but it doesn't mean you can play it.
You know, it's sad. Instead of building people up for doing something nice, everyone has to take someone and drag them down. They drag everyone and anyone who isn't on their side or doesn't support Dick Nose or doesn't support Momo or doesn't support Timothy Screw. Yes. I know, Drazo. I know. No, they don't. They don't. They don't, Crystal. They don't. Me too, Sam Brown. Me too. Oh, man. Oh, so funny.
Right? As I said, she overstepped the mark with me, Sophie.
Did I
But
step
she was trying-
did I step over the mark with you? Huh? Is that the real reason you struck me? Yeah. That's the reason my third strike went away before the 10 days. Because I sent in a clip of you to YouTube threatening me about the 30-second thing and stepping over the mark with you, and that's why you really struck me. So maybe that's why the last two copyright claims that you put in were denied, because they know it's bullshit.
Trying, but she didn't get the response she wanted. She didn't just get a drag live, the back door. So, Brooke, I was saying at one point, I don't know if you ever saw Sophie the first time she was in JY's live.
Here she
And
goes
was
again.
Really drunk, and I mean really drunk that night she was.
Is that 3-4 times now in this live where she has said that I was on John's panel and I was drunk? But she don't want to be talked about. She don't want labels put on her, right?
And on the live, she hears me saying that. She said, "Oh, was I really drunk, Anne? Was I drunk, or was I drunk?"
Sure
I'm
did.
Like, you little bitch. Brooke wasn't even in the conversation. It's me that's talking. Like, she was really trying to poke at all of us. Like, really,
Well, you don't mind poking at us, so why not, right? Why the fuck not?
egging for that reaction.
Uh-huh.
I know.
This is what she does. This is what Sophie does.
She pushed the wrong person's buttons because
Right, Jay.
I am scrupulous when I go after something, and that's it. And see, even if one of those lives, if they come back and say we need more information, I've got other clips in the same lives that I will at it.
And it
that's
still
how the
didn't
first
matter,
two
did
went
it?
through, Sophie. And in fact, Maria, one of them had missed my response. One of them have already missed the response I gave them. So we need to change.
Geneva, I had a ring from a very high-end jeweler, expensive, and one of the stones fell out when I was out shopping one day. Oh no. But that just goes to show you that things break. Things happen. Yep, right, Crystal. Right, Drazo, yes. What? Yeah, I know, Sheila, I know. I haven't seen it in forever either.
Change that up. I've she's been struck twice already. They've went through, and there's two pending. She put a video of me taking 2 painkillers and then put a 1-800 addiction hotline number up. And she's been insinuating when I'm sniffing with allergies and what the stupid.
There's no allergies going on there, sweetheart. None.
Bitch didn't realise is I was allergic to wine. I was thinking,
I don't give a shit what you're allergic to. That had nothing to do with the clips that I show.
I was looking at this and scratching off, and she was trying to insinuate that I had a drug addiction.
Well, like Messy Tessie said in one of your chats, she's had people give her the allergy story before too. insinuating that it wasn't from allergies at all.
She's like,
But look at her look so cocky. You thought you got me, didn't you? You thought you got me.
but this is
You
another.
thought you had my channel gone, didn't you? Damn, I would have loved to have been a fly on that fucking wall when you seen me go live again.
Advocate for drug addiction. Like, make it make sense.
Yeah, an advocate for nothing.
Okay, thanks for joining us today.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye. Yeah, exactly, Rick. The content was us. It was all lives about me and Maria dragging us, like, and she was getting ballsier because we weren't responding. We were just like, and I just can't believe. Sophie couldn't go live today. And because 2 of the strikes have been through, I did warn her. One's pending, and the other one, I put another one in today for good measure because she fucked around and she's found out.
Did I? Oh, damn! I did not stop in a very flattering. Oh no, girl! I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that to you. I don't mind if she drinks. Just please don't clean the food from your dentures on stream. That is buffoonery. So. Jade. Michelin called. They want their spare tire back. What can I do but laugh, right? Time is it? Damn, I've been on here almost 3 hours, guys. Oh my god. Buffoonery. Lizzie, that's enough. Hey, thank you. That double chin is chinning.
Beige confused. I know you did. But she's not gonna paint me. I mean, she had a picture of me up at a video. Me taking my painkillers. And then, after it, well, she was commentating on some of it, but a lot of it she wasn't.
Really?
So she would like be playing her live and away feeding her dogs and, oh, I'm going to do this. Or
No, my dogs eat at 9 a.m. every morning. I do not go live until 10:30, 11, between 10:30 and 11:30, usually 11. But no, I have never just left a live playing and fed my dogs. Or like you guys said in another one of these celebration streams, I took my dogs for a walk and left your live playing. Like, how ridiculous is that?
she would forget what she was doing. And
No, I never forgot what I was doing.
no, she can't fight those strikes.
No?
Because it's proper copy.
I can, you hear this, don't you? Let's slow this down a little bit. Because this is real funny. Go back 5 seconds.
She can't fight those strikes.
Can't fight them, guys.
Because it's proper copyright strikes. They are copywritten.
They were, I cannot fight the strikes because they are proper.
And there's not even an option
No, there's not an option. They were proper copyright strikes, and there's not even an option to fight them, according to her. Now, I was able to fight them, and I did get them overturned because they were not proper copyright strikes, right? When you get copyright claims from somebody, I know, Crystal. Oh, I know they were, Jade. No, it did not age well, Sam Brown. Not at all. Melly says, my mom bought my daughter an $800 necklace for Christmas from a fancy jewelry store. She dropped it the other day and it broke. So yeah, expensive also breaks when you drop it. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes, she is playing in her water, Crystal. Barfaroni. Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, I know, too good to be true. I know. But it's something to try and make me look bad with. So it is what it is. But yeah, when you get a copyright claim from somebody, after the 10 business days is up, it's like a twofold thing. Number one, the person shows proof that they are taking you to court in your state for said copyright claim. And two, YouTube looks at what you said was copyright, and they decide whether or not, well, I don't know if it's for every copyright claim or just when you get enough for the channel to be taken away. I don't know. But YouTube also looks at it and says, okay, this is copyright. Okay, no, this is not copyright. So you don't know what you're talking about. You show yourself ignorant. Oh, that's awesome, Millie. That's awesome. Thank you, though. I know. Sweaty. It's funny. Mine playing their water also. The sound is very familiar. Drives me nuts when they do it. And I have a double water bowl. It's a huge one. Puppies stand in it. And oh my goodness, Crystal. Yeah, it drives me insane. The sound.
Yeah, that's what the video is saying, but she has got it straight. Because the proof is there.
Is it? The proof is there.
Two videos down.
Uh-huh.
She's took the rest down, but it's too late.
Uh-huh.
The other strikes are the time.
Right. Right. Yeah.
So it's too late.
Uh-huh.
So, bye, Beige. She crossed the line.
Oh, bless her. Oh, Bookie Poo. Oh, Bookie Poo telling me bye. Oh, bless her. Bless her.
She's been pushing and pushing and pushing.
Oh,
Yeah.
have I?
This is somebody who's an ex-drug addict who wants to be an advocate for addiction.
No, I don't want to be an advocate for addiction. No, I don't. I am just me. I am just one person. All I know is my story. That's it. That doesn't make me an advocate.
A company talk with Sophie.
Uh-huh.
Well, she kept it over. She's forgetting herself and
Dirty Cooch, why would we care that it only takes you 90 seconds to pee? Why would we care?
care. She just kept doing it, and I had been told that she was doing this I ignored it. And
You
she wasn't
ignored it.
relevant.
You ignored it. Even though you brought it up and talked about it every time you went live. Now you want to say you were ignoring it.
She really, really wasn't on the air. We didn't care. Oh, thank you, Susie.
But you did care. You did care.
And we were ignoring her, but she was getting worse and worse and more desperate, like really
Desperate.
trying to get a
Desperate.
reaction. Absolutely irrelevant. But this is the thing. So Muzz was also her friend, and I don't know if Muzz has got a wrench in there. Why is she not doing lives about Siva?
Why would
Why
I?
is she not dragging Siva for Muzz?
Why would I?
Why is she not standing up for her?
Why would I?
But yet, she wanted to come after me and Maria for JY.
No, sweetheart. No. It had nothing to do with John at all. At all. What I do has nothing to do with anybody else. I can only take up for myself. Nobody else. Right, sweaty. I can't do this for anybody but myself. Sorry. Not John, not Muzz, not nobody.
Like, I think we know why. And nothing to do with her sticking up for JY. It's everything to do with JY subs.
Oh,
And JY
listen, John's subs, listen up.
is following. Everything to do with that. I know. The thing is,
I was doing this for John in order to get to his subs. John's subs were already my subs. Period. I don't need to do anything to get people.
thing is, see if you're going to do something, you're doing something like wrong. You're not going to do it in camera.
Lacey says, at least when people have said John was an alcoholic, they could reference a hundred of times where he is drunk and slurring and yelling. One video of Anne is a stretch to say she was an addict. Come on, I have at least three. One is a stretch. I have three.
It's just stupid. Amber tried it first. See what jumped in the bandwagon. And now Sophie, like,
Really?
I'm going to keep saying it. She is, yeah, I know Missy.
Messy Tessie says, I'm so angry someone, in quotations, in recovery is bashing someone else. It's really sick. Be angry. What am I going to say?
But she's trying to shame me for taking prescribed medication that I really
No, I'm not.
needed.
No, I'm
I
not.
put two
I'm not trying to shame you for taking medication that you need. That's not what I'm doing.
sticks in on Saturday. One came back early Sunday morning.
Have a good day, Adam.
One came back this morning. And I put another one in at lunchtime. For good measure. Because I'm not playing, I do want her channel going. I want her going. I think she's reckless. I think she's malicious.
Malicious, am I?
She's not just giving an opinion. She's not.
What am I
You're
doing?
beyond that, Sophie.
What am I, if I'm not giving my opinion, what am I doing? Let's go back and.
I think she's malicious. She's not just giving an opinion. She's not. You went above and beyond that, Sophie.
I went above and beyond my opinion. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
DJ Gray, Sophie has got 2 strikes through and 2 pending.
And none of them stuck.
So if they get through, she's going. Like her channel's going. She'll lose
Is
her
it?
channel.
Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Is it gone? Is it really? Really? Because now for Brookie Poo, they're saying, I don't know what y'all celebrating for. Her channel ain't gone. Okay. Okay. Maybe this taught you a lesson. I don't know. I'm hoping so.
channel. And hope so. She's delicious. And
No, she tried to imply with those quotations, Genevra, that I was not in recovery.
I'm not playing games for her. She wanted to do J-Boy's bidding. Well, you need to be really, really
I don't do nobody's bidding, girlfriend. I don't. I can't. I'm only me. I can only take care of myself.
clean and scrupulous in
Uh-huh.
your channel, Sophie.
That's what I
You're
am.
going to get involved with shit like that.
I am.
Maybe he still warned you. Be very, very careful.
Oh, I'm careful, sweetheart. I was careful then. I was careful then.
But of course, I can imagine, I don't care, John. I don't care. I want to do it. I want to do it.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, she wanted somebody to dress up as you. Kitsch on Halloween.
Did
That
I?
was her suggestion.
Did I? Did we have a Halloween party? Did we dress up as anyone? Right, Celia. Did we have a Halloween party and dress up as anybody? No, that's what they did. That's what they did. They do, Jade. They do think they're the big bosses of YouTube. Yes. Also, they were so sure I was Brooke's nose that they dropped the link so they could hear my voice. Are you for reals? I have recorded at least 20 jingles and I have been on many panels. Exactly, Sweaty. Exactly. And now they're trying to say that Brooke's nose is Jade Travis. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's none of your business who Brooke's nose is. I know, Drazo, she does. Now, if you could just like not see her face, let me find something here. If you could not see her face while this was going on,
Someone should dress up as cute.
like you would think that it was a totally
So maybe I should
different.
get a fat
You would think it was a totally different person, wouldn't you? And you're welcome. You're welcome. Should I start doing it like this with it covered? Oh,
fat suit in the fridge for Halloween. That was her suggestion. That someone should dress up as cute and then say to Julie, oh, it needs to be you, Julie. So maybe I should get a fat suit and deflate it. And I'll be Julie. Well, hopefully Alexa's one of
Jesus Christ. Yes, it's very old, Geneva. It's very old. And I have heard Brooke's nose voice. I have talked to her on the phone. It's not Sweaty. I'm going to rewind that so you guys can see that. It was quite funny.
oh, she wanted somebody to dress up as you. Kitsch for Halloween. That was her suggestion. That someone should dress up as cute and then say to Julie, oh, it needs to be you, Julie. So maybe I should get a fat suit and deflate it. And I'll be Julie.
Did you see that face?
This is one of John's menus. Another one has gone. I can only say that I came up to the role. If I do it, I'll do it right.
Because, of course, you like to fat shame people.
Cover my eyebrows. Add gels.
You have
That's right.
gels.
So I didn't realize all the videos that she's been
Right,
doing for months,
Ghostface?
Brittany and Maria. And we've just been like, well, she's irrelevant, ignoring it. And she's been, so when I was told that she wasn't following Fergus. She was going over the time and everything. She pissed me off, trying to make out that I was some sort of drug addict because I do take painkillers for good reason. So I thought, no, bitch,
Girl, you got jowls, okay?
I'm not doing this. Put a video up, you taking 2 painkillers and then 1-800 addiction hotline.
I did.
Like, hell no. Oh,
Hell
no.
yeah. Hell yeah.
So I went into lives and took plenty of clips, got the timestamps, and strike.
Bless her. Bless her. She thought she got me. I'll cover it back up. Oh, God. She thought she got me.
Tie something to me that I've did that I'm guilty for. Absolutely, like, go for it. But don't do that. You know that. I know. But Julie was in the chat. FBG was in the chat as well. Like, you don't take painkillers because.
Lacey says she also made it seem like you were taking painkillers because of internet drama. That's what she said, Lacey. Lacey, that's what she said. Okay. That's what she said. Let me refresh your memory.
Had the common sense to realize that this woman was lying. Hold up. Hold up.
Sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is too much.
Wait, what? Oh, look at that. Oh, girl, I keep getting you in the most awkward screw. Did you hear that, Lacey? I'm sorry, I'm taking my painkillers. This is just too much. What else was I supposed to think, Lacey? Hmm? I would love for Lacey to come up here and tell me what he thinks and why. But I keep getting her in the most awkward facial expressions whenever I stop her.
Internet fight. That wasn't what it was.
But that's what you said.
I was stressed out and I was tense.
Oh,
I didn't have
I'm
my
tense.
shoulders, and I knew I was going to be in agony. I knew I was going to be in agony. And
Then you probably should have got off panel. Right?
you know the sad part? Those painkillers barely touch it.
but you sure do rely on them, don't you? You sure do rely on them.
Everything.
So.
Yes. So we went back to. See, she's done her rounds.
Listen.
She went. She, as I said, everybody at the channel, she was in the DMs, and she went to different people. Then it was Johnny Mac playing the damsel in distress. How Maria was doing live after live after live, but not one live.
No. You're wrong.
Not one live. Not one thing.
Okay.
We don't take our lives out. They're all still there.
Right, Jade?
Then she was doing paranormal things with him, but they never done one.
Yeah, we did.
I think they done one where they discussed with them.
No, we did them.
They never done one.
No.
She started getting Johnny Mac to go after me. Yes, she said she didn't.
No. Sorry.
Yes, she did.
No, I didn't.
Couldn't every time.
No,
She doesn't need Johnny Mac now.
No, I never
She's
did.
mind. She's a bit. She's not scared.
I don't need John either. All I need is me. That's it.
She's Beige confused. But as I said, like, talk shit about me all day.
Uh-huh.
I don't care.
Uh-huh.
Don't try and defame me for something that is really untrue.
I don't know that it's untrue. I've got 3 clips leaning towards it is true, so.
Silly. Reckless, but look at who her friends are.
I'm reckless. You're the one throwing out false strikes. And now that you've done so, YouTube don't believe you. The last 2 didn't go through. An actual human was given those, and they didn't go through.
Thank you, Alexis. Timble. But this is what she's doing, so she's going to make people feel that they can't even admit that they take prescription medication.
No, that's not what I'm doing. No, not at all.
Because, or you're a drug addict.
No,
Like, what the fuck is wrong?
no. No, that's what you want to paint me to be, but that's not it at all.
What is responsible? Unbelievable. And all for JY, who does the most.
Mm.
And if she knows anything, and I did mention to Sophie at one point if John was possibly in a come down, because as I've said before, I grew up in an area where it was rough. I've seen a lot growing up. A lot. I do know what come down is. I've seen it plenty of times.
Then you should recognize it in yourself.
I can also see John's behaviour. I can see John being up all night, being irrational, eyeballs like this. It's not a genius to work that out. But you're going to try and tell me as a drug addict, but it's because she sits beside him,
No,
gaslighting him.
no, that's not why I'm saying that about you. I'm saying that about you because of the clips that I have.
Gaslighting him. Want them to
No.
be after people.
No,
She
you're wrong.
enjoys it.
No, you're
But what
wrong.
does that say about her?
What does all this say about you?
She's right up 10 times this.
How?
She admits that she's a meth every night in her tea. She's quite proud of that.
What does that got to do with me?
She's quite proud of that. She doesn't, like, why are you having friendships with people who are active drug users?
Why not?
I thought that went against the game. I thought that you should avoid that sort of company.
Why? Why? You know nothing about addiction and recovery, your words. So why do you think that?
But look at the company Sophie keeps. Says it all.
Does it?
Good for you. Now that's something I did do. I smoked weed all my life.
Bless your
All my
heart.
life. I only stopped smoking weed. I stopped smoking weed. It made me think, you know, climate change, Sean. So, FBJ, you're a drug addict. Is that what we're saying now? Makes no sense. It's stupid.
Julie didn't say that she had to take her medicine because the drama was too much, or that she knew her way around a straw.
That is true, David. That is true. You can't use half the alphabet for some of these. I never ever thought I would be able to stop smoking. Like, it amazes me. Like, it bothers her. Like, it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother Coot. Doesn't. I never thought it could. So the fact is, as I said, I've never been as clean living as what I am now. I'm not going to label me with something that's not true. As I said, Beige,
But you're showing otherwise.
this is a business we are in LLC. And if you slander me again, I will use it.
Use it. What happened? What happened? Why didn't you use it?
I absolutely will use it.
Come on. Is that a threat or a promise?
Don't underestimate me because I'm not a sort of person that has a knee-jerk reaction.
Uh-huh. Me either.
I will take my time.
Same.
I'll plan it. And
Uh-huh.
I'll hit when it hurts.
Hit me where it hurts, sweetheart. I remember it. Yeah.
I'll let you all know how the third and fourth strike go. But if you see a channel disappearing, it wasn't Sheila. It wasn't magic.
Bless her. Bless her. Hi, Redbirds. I know. It's horrible, Redbirds. I know. Tater tot casserole. Yummy. Smells good. Sounds good. So, what do I say? What do I say? Did not age well, number one. Number two, why are things all of a sudden different now that your friend Brookie has all the strikes, huh? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Not at all. But guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. 3 hours, 12 minutes. I've been live. Doesn't seem like that long at all. I will take you up on your offer, Maria. I will show a recent drug screen for Vault's Cash App receipts. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? I have nothing to hide. Every drug screen I've had has been clean, except for Suboxone, of course. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. So, oh, yeah. I'll talk to you later, Jaza. Everybody have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.